Hello everyone, today we are doing a declutter finally. I know you guys have been requesting this for a while and I've been meaning to do my palettes, so I thought we would do this next. I feel like it's going to be a semi-big job, but I'm feeling cutthroat today, which is the best. So I'm just going to keep my favorite palettes and try to really cut down the amount of palettes we have in all of these drawers, because a lot of these are very old and discontinued, and I've honestly been sent so many nice palettes lately, so why am I keeping ones that are literally expired? I don't know. There's probably going to be a few here still that I'll just struggle to part with, but we'll do our best. This is the first drawer right here. On the very top is glitters, but honestly we don't really need to do much here. If you want to see this drawer in depth, I will link below my previous declutter where we organized all of this. It's literally just like a ton of lit glitters and a few others. I really need to use these more often in my videos, but I just feel like glitter is not a thing lately. Bring back like 2016 makeup with like full-on glitter, please. So yes, we've got this drawer here, and then we have this drawer, and underneath one more, which is absolutely chock-a-block full of a ton of palettes. What I'm actually thinking, because there's no rhyme or reason as to how these are all stored, at one point I think I did coloured in one drawer and neutral palettes in another, but over time it's just gotten so messy. So to be honest, I think I'm gonna pull all of my palettes out, put them on the bench top, and let's filter through them on the bench top, and then we can reorganize. So I'm gonna move you up onto my desk now. Hopefully this angle's okay. I don't usually film on this angle for my declutters. I just think it's gonna be so much easier if I can like lay them all out and see what I've got, you know? Oh my god. I was panicking that this palette was like damaged, but I just haven't taken off the seal. Look. There's actually so many more palettes than what it looks like from what I just showed you, because there's layers and layers and layers. Like this is all still from the same drawer. Alright, that's drawer number one. I'm gonna keep going. Now onto drawer number three. Okay, here we are. Now obviously this is excessive. No one needs this many eyeshadow palettes, but palettes show up all the time in my PR hauls. I don't really buy them pretty much ever. In here I can see, honestly, I reckon I've bought maybe one that I can see right now at least. I'm so thankful to get sent PR, but you know, we've got too many, so I'm going to rehome a bunch of these. Any that are super old and crap, like if they're looking dodgy, I'll bin, but most of these will be rehomed and go to good homes. So I don't even know where I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. There's so many. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of some out of this pile that are definite, you know, no's, like ones I'm definitely getting rid of. And when I say getting rid of, like I said, most of these are rehomed. So if I say getting rid of it, I don't mean I'm just throwing it in the rubbish. I'll find a new home for it. Friends, family, donations where possible. You get the idea. Oh my god, I keep reaching for things that I'm like, I don't think I'll ever use this. And then I open them and they are just so beautiful. This has literally been barely touched. This is going to be harder than I thought. I thought I was feeling very cutthroat, but no, I'm not so sure. This is like basically an identical dupe. Nah, not identical, but very similar vibes to this Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Look at that. I don't know what this is called, but this came out years ago. And this is Aphrodite, is that how you say it? From Mellow. You get a very similar look, couldn't you? But I love both. Why am I doing this to myself? I can't actually get rid of these. Okay, let's try again. We've got some old Colourpop palettes. Here we go. You can tell they're old. Look how faded they are. Oh, they're so pretty though. Why is this so hard? I just love eyeshadows. And the problem is with me is like you're gonna see so many of the similar like color combinations. So I need to do better. These were a couple of the ones I was talking about in my previous video, full face of yellow packaging. I said how I've got a lot of yellow palettes. These were a couple of them, but obviously, surely very discontinued. I haven't actually fact checked that, but surely. So cute. These little mini I Need a Nudes. These are so good for travel. I'm like acting as if I travel. I literally barely travel anymore because I've got a literal toddler. I need to just get rid of it. let's be honest. And I'll probably get rid of all these too. These are like glitters and eyeshadows and things from Colourpop. They're quite old. This one though I'm going to keep, even though once again I don't travel a lot, but I love this. The middle colour is so dreamy. This is kind of old as well. It's the Camel palette. I just love these tones. I love these like very yellowy base neutrals. You guys know that. I'm just gonna move everything I'm keeping off camera and we will sort it out later. Maybe I can declutter a little bit further once we narrow it down a bit. I've also got this 3 Concept Eyes like glittery eye palette. This is so cute. It's called Diamond Glint. I haven't used this brand in so long. Remember when I binged and I bought like 100 freaking items from this brand like 10 years ago? Like very pretty, but I feel like it's kind of a similar vibe to my Flower Nose like top coated glitters and so on. So clearly I'm going to keep most if not all of my Flower Nose palettes, so we'll get rid of this one. How is the quality looking, by the way? Is this good for a declutter? Do you like this angle? All right, we'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of these as well. I'm like scared to open them because I'll trick myself into like wanting to keep them. But yeah, I've never reached for these, I don't think. These colors are so pretty from this matte palette from Huda Beauty. I think this will be a maybe for now. This is so old. I bought this, like it must have been in like 2014 or something like that. Surely, maybe not that long ago, but it's the Pillow Talk palette. It's all shimmers. I just feel like I won't use that and I don't use it. I've got some single eyeshadows which I might put in with my other single eyeshadows that go above my mascaras and everything. I've got like liquid eyeshadows and you know stuff like that up there, so yeah. Look how pretty this MAC eyeshadow is. Bougie Babe. It's the most incredible warm orangey neutral. By the way, sorry if my cuticles and everything look gross. I have actually just been battling off a cold. Porter got sick first, then I got sick. I've been sanitizing and washing my hands like crazy and my hands are so dry. Look, a cooler tone palette from ABH. I think I'll part with that one. I love Chic Glam eyeshadows, but this packaging is the reason I don't love this palette as much. I just think it's like annoying, to be honest, like how it folds up. So I'll declutter this one, but their eyeshadows are actually so legit and I'll be keeping a lot of Chic Glam palettes today. They're also so affordable, like how good. Oh, this palette is so pretty, but I think I will declutter this because I think it was limited edition. Cleo, it's a K-beauty brand. I love this brand and the colors are very pretty. Literally, I feel like I'm going to say every single palette in here is beautiful because there's a reason I've kept them. Usually I declutter my palettes as I go, like if I'm using it in a first impression and it's not a favorite, I'll like give it to a friend or whatever straight away, but everything in here, obviously I like it, but we need to get rid of some. I haven't even opened this one, so she can go. I'm just going to grab a few others that I'm going to declutter. I will declutter this Friday the 13th palette. I ended up doing 2 videos using this because I was trying to get it to work for me and the colours are really cool. But I found this formula slightly more difficult to work with, but I still loved the looks I did, don't get me wrong, but I just can't see myself bothering with it really anymore. You can search the Friday the 13th Glam Light palette on my channel if you want to watch the 2 tutorials I did. I don't know what the heck is on this. Mascara or something? Speaking of like dirty palettes, I'm sorry, but what the heck? You can tell that this was well loved. Oh my gosh, how old is this palette, do you guys reckon? Beautiful colors. I feel like this is probably just gonna go though. I don't think I'm gonna rehome this one because it's a bit manky. A brand new One and Only palette, which is from my brand EYESHADOW Beauty. You'll see I've got a few double ups of palettes in here. This one looks like it was given to me because it's smudged. I'm just going to keep this off to the side because I'll go to one of my friends if I've already got another one in here somewhere, which I should do, but it may be at my beach house because I left some out there too. All of these Flower Nose palettes, this is a butterfly cloud collar. I've done a full review collection video on all of these palettes I'm about to show you. I've got some of these ones, amazing, oh my god. Some of these ones. This is the one I'm least likely to use for obvious reasons, but I'm still not going to get rid of it because I just can't. All of these I'm going to pop into the drawer and we'll organize them soon. This is one from my newest Flower Nose collection review videos. I'll link it below. Oh my god, they're just so delicious. I love. Sorry if you can see my filthy ass t-shirt as well. I've been cleaning and baking this morning, so you know I'm not in my best attire. I'm also straight away into my drawer just gonna chuck my What's Up beauty palettes. I love these. I'll just show you a sneak peek as well. If you guys are eyeshadow palette lovers like me, these are just so cool. Look at those colors. And into my drawer straight away, I'll obviously also put my EYESHADOW beauty palettes, which is my own brand. I do have some double ups though, so any double ups I'll put to the side for now. It's got something on it as well. This is the Native palette. Oh my god, I'm so proud of this one. And the Terracotta palette, I also am so proud of this one. I love those colors, and it's got like the ugly neutrals like I love talking about, and the terracotta tones, like just my favorite types of colors. See, I've got two Heaps of Sweets palettes. Looks like this if you didn't know. Whoa, I'm trying to do this in the viewfinder and it's going backwards. Oh, this is my one. This is my production sample when we improved the shade Sugar. So it's just a full palette of the shade Sugar. I'll probably throw that in the bin now. It was just like a, what do you say, stability sample. Like I kept it for ages to make sure there was no like oiliness to the color, because the first run had a little bit of oiliness because it's a very creamy formula, so we were just double checking. So that's kind of finished. And then I saw I've got like 3 of my Nostalgia palette. This is what happens when you're a brand owner sometimes. That's the Nostalgia palette. It's so sick. I need to actually do some more looks with this palette. You gonna focus please? So cool. Yeah, I need to do another tutorial using this sometime soon. Can you still get this? I don't know if you can. I loved this palette so much, but I might declutter her now because she's quite old. Gorgeous though, and I love this brand's formula as well. Likewise with the Laura Lee Los Angeles. How pretty is this palette? I barely ended up using it, but I love to look at it. Like the colors make me really happy, but I don't reach for it, so I'll probably declutter this one as well. This is a new MAC palette. I don't know if you can still get it. It was out for the holiday season. Just been. I think this is the one. Anyway, these are the colours. I'll probably, I don't know, rehome this one. I don't think I'll reach for those colours very often. I will be keeping all of my Powerpuff Girls palettes from She Glam. I did a dedicated video on these palettes, like the whole collection really. And oh my god, I love these. I've got another MAC palette. This one's brand new. Don't even know when this one came out. So pretty, but I mean, I'll just rehome it. I'll put it in a giveaway or something. I am definitely going to keep these. These are from Florasis. The packaging's really pretty. It's a bit different. Peacock feathers. Look at that. It's really pretty. Rose gold. But the real beauty is on the inside. And this one here, you can see is like basically brand new. I think I do have a double up, so I need to check if it's this one. This is the gold brown palette. Soaring Sunlight. This is the one that I used all the time over Christmas and New Year's. That middle colour is unreal, just all over the lid, all over the crease. So, so, so pretty. Like very buttery, very smooth. I hadn't even taken the friggin' seal off, so definitely keeping that one. This one I think is the one I used in my Florasis makeup tutorial, I think. From memory. This is Burgundy Sunset. Definitely keeping that one. Soaring Sunlight. Oh my god. I hadn't even looked at this one yet. Okay, amazing. Let's swatch this colour. Let's have a look. Whoa. Focus, please. Please, so big. And this like duochromy pink one. Ooh. I got a little bit of the gold on my finger as well. I don't know how good these swatches are picking up right now, but I love the look of those mattes as well. Okay. I'm just going to keep all of them, to be fair. I wish they all had slightly different packaging on the outside so I could tell, you know, which one it was before picking them up, but they are just so pretty. Whatever. I've been using that brand a lot in my videos lately. Their setting powders have like changed my life for like a finishing powder vibe, you know what I mean? I decluttered a couple of the other ones of these She Glam little, I don't even know what these are called, vinyl pop color wheels. This is Sunkissed Reverie. I really like the colors in this one, so I think I will keep this one, but yeah, I've decluttered some of the others. It's not focusing. There we go. They look kind of weird, right? Okay, I just have to like prove to you. They look a bit weird, I know, but let me just show one. Oh, why did I swatch my thumb when that's like really awkward? Look at the pigment. Like one little swipe, are you joking? They are so good. This MAC palette I got when I went to Tokyo with MAC, and I absolutely love the colors, but I don't reach for them. So I will give this to someone else to enjoy. Also this Charlotte Tilbury palette, I've had this for ages. I always keep it because I'm like, I'm going to use it, I'm going to use it. And I never use it. Like I never ever use it. So she can go now. I'm just going to give her a clean first because there's years of who knows what on there. Okay, Tarte lip palettes. Oh, it looks like I've got a couple of double ups as well. I mean, there's probably some more in there somewhere. So what are these? In Bloom, and 2 Energies. Why do I have 2 of each? Beats me. My favorite is the really warm one. What's it called again? I forget. This one's brand new, so I'll give this one to someone else. And I reckon I'll keep this. I don't know if I need to. This is a maybe. And then the Energy, it's actually not too bad. It looks worse than it is. It just needs a little clean up. That's the Energy palette. These smell so nice. They smell chocolatey. If I use this one, nope. I feel like I'm just going to get rid of both of these. Like, they're pretty. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like I've got these colours everywhere else. Straight away, let's just address my Natasha Denona. These are basically all just going to get put straight back into my drawer because they are one of my favourite brands of eyeshadows. I love Natasha Denona eyeshadows. Oh my god, they're so pretty. And we have tons of Natasha Denona palettes. I feel like she's launched so many lately. I found the Tarte palette that I love, so I will definitely keep this. That's right, it's called Toasted. So this is my favourite Tarte palette and one of my favourite eyeshadow palettes. I've actually got another one of these at my beach house as well. The colours are just so pretty. It's kind of similar to the Florasis palette I just showed, the one with the peacock packaging, or technically I think it's Phoenix packaging. Similar colours, but I don't care. I'm going to keep both. I'm going to declutter a few of these. I feel like I might declutter the Huda Beauty Empowered palette. I just feel like it wasn't, I don't know, a favourite. It's pretty. Once again, don't get me wrong, it's very, very pretty, but it doesn't speak to me as much as some of her other palettes do, if that makes sense. Oh, I really want to keep this, but also it's probably my least, like, it's one of my favourite packagings from Shaaanxo, but one of my least favourite colour stories. Like, I definitely use my other Shaaanxo palettes more, even this one, which is literally blue. Like, I will keep this because it's just so cute. Do I keep it one more time and just see? Maybe I will, just because it's iconic. Next declutter, she's probably going to be gone. More yellow palettes. Honestly, I love these colours so much. I remember loving this palette. I remember using it in a couple of tutorials. Did any of you guys end up picking this one up? It's so, so pretty, but probably will say goodbye now. Oh my god, and this one as well. Remember how much I loved this? Did you guys get this one? I love these colours so much. Oh my god, I love them. You guys know I love pink and peach, so, you know. But it's well gone, right? I'm trying to decide if I want to keep my Pokemon Colourpop palette because there were pros and cons. I did a couple of tutorials using this as well on my channel. I don't know. I'll put this in the maybe pile. I'll see what other colourful palettes I end up keeping first. This one's brand new in box, so I'll declutter that. I'm going to declutter this one too, which is really cute. They kind of look like the Natasha Denona little palettes, but it's a Colourpop version. Decluttering all of these ones. We have a couple more Natasha Denona palettes, which I'm going to keep both. I just used this in my yellow packaging video. Obsessed. This is another Glamlight palette, but I feel like I want to keep this one. Some of those colours, like, even though, you know, they're colourful colours, but they're a little bit more unique than some other palettes that just literally chuck in the most basic colours. The tones are a little bit different. Don't know how else to describe it other than that. I'm going to keep this too because the rosy nudes are really pretty. Little mini sultry palette. Probably, oh, it's so pretty. I might keep that. Well, it's in the maybe pile for now. Ofra. Oh, I love these colours too. More ugly colours, but I feel like it's really old. Got this Tarte Man-Eater palette. Pretty, but I've kept so many other palettes in similar colour schemes. We've got more of the Dominique. This is like quite old as well. Beautiful, but you know, I need to get rid of some of these. That's so pretty too, but bye-bye. There's my one and only palette. This is my one I wore on my wedding day, I'd assume. Yeah, this is the one I wore on my wedding day. I literally did a get ready with me on my wedding day if you want to go watch it. What's this one? Heavy Petal by Colourpop. I feel like this one was a little bit newer, wasn't it? Is it? I don't know. I'm going to declutter this too for now. Alter Ego Coastal palette. Very pretty. Okay, I'm going to declutter all of these though. This is my palette I bought myself. The one that I could like think about that I was like, yeah, I definitely bought this one. I love it. I need to use it some more. I've barely used it yet. I just love the colours, so that's staying. More Natasha Denona. Yes, I have so many Natasha Denona palettes. This one here, actually both of these are two of my favourites. The golden and the I Need a Warm. Stunning. I've got a couple of big Colourpop palettes, which I might keep these. I think I've got a colourful one somewhere too. I wonder where that is. I don't know if you can still get these. I think you can. The After Hours, which is the one I just used the other day. I'm going to keep that. I've done a tutorial using this. I'll link it below. I did like a really nice cool tone look. Sorry about my voice. It sounds a little bit gross because, like I said, I'm still recovering from like, it was like a little mini head cold flu thing. It actually wasn't that bad at all. I've barely used this one. The Roxa palette. Yeah, it really wasn't a bad cold, but it's just like dried me out. Like I feel like constantly dehydrated. My throat feels like real itchy and dry, and my voice just sounds horrible. I've got two of these huge P. Louise palettes, which I can't decide if I want to keep them or not. Like I do like the colours in them. I mean, this is probably going to be handy for like if I need to do a certain colour. You know, I might just keep them for now. They are beautiful. The only reason I'm like, oh, I don't know, is because honestly they're just so huge. I'm like, why are they so large? But they are beautiful, they work well, so I don't know why I'm being so fussy. You know me, like as soon as something's like huge, I'm like, do I like this? I don't know. Matte About Hue by Colourpop. Stunning. This is the colourful one I think I was talking about, and they're all matte, which is nice. So I'm just going to keep all my big Colourpop ones as well. I'll declutter Beauty Bay, I think. This is so pretty as well. This is Luna Beauty, but I don't even know if you can still get this one. I might declutter that. Oh, I love this. This is underrated. It looks so boring. This is another She Glam one. Hued and nude, but it's actually like just so pigmented and stunning. Like, look at that. Like, this packaging is just unreal. This is in my latest Flower Nose, like, tutorial thing. A couple of little mini palettes that I haven't even used, so I will give them away. Got the Bratz palette. Do I want to keep the Bratz palette? I might get rid of this one now. I did do a video on it. Love the colours and everything, but I just don't need it. Oh my god. This is like quite old school now. Look at this. The Rose Gold Huda Beauty palette. I'll probably, yeah, declutter there. Very pretty colours. Oh, I'll keep this. This is my What's Up Beauty Monsoon palette. I just love all of these palettes. There's 3 total, I think, so I've shown them all to you now. I will definitely keep my Danessa Myricks palette. These are really cool and a bit different. I've got some more somewhere too. Here's one. I think my other one's in my new stuff drawer still. I've got a couple of Chi Chi palettes. Oh, this one's brand new. Give this to someone else since it's brand new. And then this one's called The Moment. Oh my god, my voice is like, I'm talking too much. It's like itching me, you know? Like, it hurts. Anyway, we're going to do lots of fast forward noises next, so I'll have a break. How pretty is that? I might keep this one, declutter this one. My Beauty Bible palette. Stunning colours. I'll keep that for now. I don't use it enough, so I want to see if I can get myself to use it some more. And we've got the Mercury Retrograde. I love this one. And then we've got Naughty. I feel like I'll keep both of them for now. And then the Icy Nude, which I'll probably keep too, because it's got some colours that are a bit different as well, that I wouldn't normally have in other palettes as much. I'm going to put all these in my drawer, the Colourpop ones. And then we've got the Pretty Grunge. I feel like I will keep this as well, just because once again, it's a little bit different. Like there's some different colours in here, even though it's still like neutral. You know, it's a bit different. Don't know if it'll scrape by next time, but we'll see. I feel like I've gotten rid of like half of my palettes, maybe ish. Muted by Be Perfect. I think I'll declutter that. Then we have the Lorac Pro Circus Tent. Love these colours, but I kept a couple of other like colourful ones, so I'll get rid of it. Then we have a Norvina palette. I think I got rid of all my other Norvina palettes in my last declutter. This one had some really bright colours, so oh, that whole row there, like actually those 2 rows in the middle, I want to keep it for them, but I'm not going to. The Gorgeous, this is the Jackie Aina one, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna be savage. That's so pretty. What's this one? Rose Metals. Sultry. Oh my god, this is like the end of an era, guys, getting rid of all these. Oh, that's so pretty. I love this one. Wait on. Cosmos and Riviera. I think I'm just going to keep the Sultry because it's iconic. The colours are just stunning. I can't get rid of every single one. That's not fair. Okay, now back into the maybes. Is the mini Sultry like the same as the big one? Yeah, They've got some of the same colours. So which one should I choose? Honestly, I feel like my favourite colours are in the mini, so maybe I will get rid of the bigger one. I feel a little bit sad getting rid of all my ABH ones. I still love them, don't get me wrong, but you know, out with the old, in with the new vibes. Now, do I want to keep one of these In Bloom palettes? Nah. Do I want to keep the Pokemon palette? Oh, I don't know. It's so iconic. I love Pokemon. I'm gonna keep it this time. Now we've got this one, the matte Huda Beauty. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep all of these, I reckon. I deserve it. I'll put all the like mini palettes in here probably. The only problem is I feel like when I put my palettes in here I don't use them as much, but it does keep them nice and tidy, so whatever. I might actually lay them all flat in this drawer even and just put all of my smaller palettes in here. So I'll move these EYESHADOW Beauty ones. I will adjust the camera as we go, but I'm just doing that quickly. Alright, down here I've got these moisture packs just to keep everything stored extra nice. I guess I'm just gonna like flatten them all out. So I'm just gonna do this in fast forward. It's gonna be boring for me to talk through. You can see what I've kept already. And this is like the final step to the declutter. So fast forward noises, lovers, rejoice, I guess. I don't know how to organize these. It doesn't look right. Guys, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like when I built this room, I probably should have just done deep drawers so I could have stood all my palettes up like I used to. I don't know. I also have a palette thing that I can put them up on my desk, but I don't know if I want to commit to that. What do you guys think? Either way, at least you can like see everything. I like a dig, you know, we've talked about this. Digging in a palette drawer, I'm fine with that. Actually, yeah, this is fine because there's not as many as before, so I can actually see basically everything anyway. Chi Chi, Beauty Bible, Colourpop, Huda Beauty, P. Louise, Denona, Myrix. I do have some more palettes as well that will go in here once I try them because they're in my new stuff drawer. Next up, I have another one of these somewhere, a green one. I wonder where it is. Now I'm concerned. Must be, where could it be? I don't know. Okay, that fits kind of nicely, I think. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Oh my god. This freaking packaging though, the flower nose packaging is insane. Insane. Oh my god. And then up here we're going to do Natasha Denona, which is like most of these. Tarte, made by Matte Chill, Glam Light, and then we have EYESHADOW Beauty. Got this thing, which I don't know, do I want to just put all my EYESHADOW Beauty ones on there and then put it up on my shelf? I might. Doesn't look as satisfying as I would like, really, to be honest, but I can see them all, so you know. I'm just going to put my spare ones at the back of here until I find a friend that doesn't have it and wants it. And at least then I know where all of my EYESHADOW Beauty palettes are, because sometimes I feel like I lose them. Probably because I had like a trillion palettes laying on top of each other before. But okay, we're done. Let me know if you think I should do some more like palettes on display, you know, like this but better, or if I should just keep them in the drawer. I don't know. Either way, I feel like a weight has been lifted because I just love clearing out my makeup and decluttering. I love getting rid of stuff. It's like my love language. Getting rid of stuff, it's just the best. So either way, yeah, I'm feeling good. This draw's my favorite, obviously. This one, I don't know, I feel like these would look good like stacked all next to each other like what I just did with my XO Beauty ones, but it's good for now. And I feel like it's going to build up very quickly with the amount of new palettes that I've got like waiting for me to try in my new stuff drawers and everything. So let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys found this relaxing. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!